Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton985, coming with another Transformers Age of the Primes video, and today we're taking a look at the Deluxe Class Aerial Bot Skydive. So, as you can see, nice artwork here. You've got 17 steps between robot and vehicle mode, 5 out of 5 for Superion. I believe Fireflight, who should be coming in pretty soon, is going to be 4 out of 5. So, we'll do Skydive first since he showed up first, and it shows here the 3 possible primes that he is descended from. It would make more sense if it was, you know, Nexus Prime because of the whole combiner gimmick. But whatever. You got either Prima, Alpha, or Vector Prime or Alpha Trion. It would make sense for Alpha Trion because of the whole Ward-On thing. But 17 steps there is in robot and somewhat F16 or F16 mode. And there is Superion, Aerobot Skydive. So let's go ahead and get them opened up and check them out. And here we have Skydive out of his packaging and looking really, really good. Now, he is, of course, a fairly extensive retool. Not everything's new, but actually, not a lot is new, actually. Just comparing them here. So, forearms and biceps are the same. The upper torso is pretty much the same except for just this little new piece added in here. Legs are the same on the front anyways. Of course, new head sculpt, new jet parts. So we'll get into that when we compare vehicle mode. But as far as accessories go, his rear tail fin is packed in separately, just so it doesn't snap off that 5mm peg. You also get his 2 very cartoon accurate blasters. So there is that. So there you go. Better look at that. So it comes with 2 of the same blaster. And as far as paint, you've got, I think this is paint here on this little piece here. You got some black paint down the middle of the chest. Got a very nice orange face with barely visible blue eyes there. Of course, gray molded plastic, glossy black paint on the lower legs, and some details that we'll go over better in jet mode. Articulation, same as air raid, so you get a ball jointed head. Not a whole lot of different emotion, but you'd still get 360. And get up and down at the shoulders. Can rotate 360, have it fully stretched out. A little over 90 at the elbows. Bicep swivel, nothing at the wrist due to the transformation. You do get a waist swivel forward and back at the hips. All the way out. Thigh swivel, just under 90 at the knee. And you get a pretty good ankle tilt that goes all the way. So there it is. Now we'll go ahead and give him his blasters real fast. And we'll go ahead and bring in his Combiner Wars counterpart, which, yeah, he blows this out of the water. Like, this thing just, it's rough. So, yeah, Combiner Wars just, in my opinion, does not hold up. So, we'll get into transformation. We'll go ahead and remove his blasters. Go ahead and fold the fists in. If you can't hear that, it is thundering outside. Rotate his head 180 degrees. Untab this section here. And bring it up on a double hinge. We'll just tab in right there. Get the wings back like this. Put the arms down to the side. And just flip the wings down. Rotate that fin. Open this. Open this. This will collapse up onto the back of the legs. Do the same there. And just make sure this is all. There we go. Pull these down and against lower torso, and can flip out landing gear if you choose to use it. Flip those down, and we'll give him his blasters. So there's that and that. So there's that. So let's get the others. So starting off, we do have his previous incarnation here, Combiner Wars Skydive, and yeah, so glad that we got an F-16, as he should be, not a cross between an F-16 and an FA-18. Plus, you know, lacking a lot of details that make Skydive, such as the lightning bolts on the wings, lightning bolt on the tail with the blue paint job. Really nice looking, and I can't remember what the larger fuel tank on the back is called. I can't remember if it's a blister or a booster. I can't remember. But there you go. So there he is, and compared to his mold mate air raid, again, able to get completely different jet modes out of the same mold. Of course, like I said, all these jet parts are brand new. Tail fin, maybe these stabilizers or elevator sections are the same, but I think everything else is brand new. So go ahead to get them into combine mode. I'm not going to actually combine them with the rest of this apparel, and we'll save that for its own video, which I should have done from the get-go. So bring the fin out, rotate it, rotate these back, rotate this whole section down, tab that in, fold the head, robot mode head down, fold this section back and also down. There's 2 tabs, 2 slots, and there we have Skydive in his portion of the combined mode. So from here, just go ahead and close these back down, flip this out, flip that. I forgot to flip the head down. There we go. So there he is back in robot mode. So to go to, or jet mode, to go back to robot mode, open these sections up, flip out the arms, flip out the fists, fold these down and undo them, fold these back, unclip, and rotate this section down. There's that. Put the arms down. Bring this back down on just that single set of double hinges. And there we have Skydive back in robot mode. Give him back his blasters. And we'll get on to final thoughts. So, getting into final thoughts on Skydive here, I honestly think of the limbs, he might be my favorite. Does a lot of things that Air Raid does, but I do like the colors a little bit better here. The gray with the black and the red really looks good. Of course, that pop of blue for the tail fin. Of course, the lightning stripes, or lightning bolt details. Very awesome looking, and I love the F-16. Air Raid is a close second as far as the limbs go, because, again, love the F-15, love the Seekers. Kind of ties together. So, yeah, I mean, really enjoy this. It does, of course, still have its shortcomings, just like with Air Raid, but I can forgive that with how good this guy looks. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the rest of my Superion videos, as well as Age of the Primes down, or somewhere in the channel. I need to start linking those down below, but check out those links down there. Also, check out my Studio Series playlist and Axelon News, where, at the time of this recording, we are 2 weeks away from New York Comic Con, so stay tuned. We'll be covering the news from that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all next time. So long. Take care.